Hello there, and a very, very warm welcome to some more Bioshock Infinite. Now, the main story is done, and if I got it correctly, or anything at all, for one, it basically establishes there's a multiverse. I don't mind that. A good multiverse story can be fun. So we were basically kind of maybe a Booker DeWitt from a multiverse where we didn't become Comstock. And we had a daughter, Anna, who was then taken by... We had to give her up for debts or from gambling or something. And then we, you know, kind of changed our mind about that. And then we saw a Comstock and her finger was cut off. And the Comstock was us from another timeline, another multiverse, another planet. Another alternate dimension. Where we actually got baptized and became Comstock, and then both we and Elizabeth were from this where I didn't become Comstock, and then we went and killed myself where I was Comstock, and then Elizabeth drowned us so we would never become Comstock, even though we never did become Comstock. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Anyway, that done. We do have some DLC to get through. Now, I did a very cursory search on these, and it seems like Clash of the Clouds is basically just combat and no story. So, we're skipping that one. Because as fun as the combat in Bioshock is, I don't mind it. And the only thing I do mind is the whole only carry 2 guns thing, but, you know, good and bad. But if it's only combat, you don't want to see me do only combat, because you have seen how I do in combat, and I do not do very well in combat. No, I do not do very well in combat. So we're gonna go at Burial at Sea, episode 1, which is supposed to have story. And Burial at Sea, but Columbia's in the sky, so whatever. New game, yes. Medium. Let's go. Let's see what this is about. Are we still gonna be Booker? Are we gonna be someone else? The moment she came into my office, I knew nothing was ever going to be the same. Who? Okay, we're still Booker. Will I still have my vigors?
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
1958? I'm old?
What do you want?
Because
How
Columbia
about
was
we
in
start with a light?
1914, 1912, something? So I'm old Booker. I'm basically 40 years older. But I was drowned. Or is this from me from a multiverse where I wasn't drowned? I can't keep track, man. Sure. Give me some money. Also RP walking. My office is less dreary than it was before. This would be the room with the crib where I had my daughter Anna, whom I gave up to something. Who took them through a rift in time and space to alternate me, where I killed alternate me. It's weird. You want a light, eh? So 31st of December 1958. It's basically New Year's Eve. Why are you here on New Year's Eve and who are you? Oh, light cigarette. Sure. I was looking for a lighter, actually.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth.
Excuse me?
You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I
Fontaine?
said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Okay, so we have an Elizabeth who should be 60, but looks like she's like 25. And I still sound like I'm whatever age I am. And we have motherfucker Fontaine name dropped. I remember him. Orphanages where he sold the little girls to become little sisters. Okay, there's my health.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
Rapture.
That's an example of a few bad eggs ruining
Oh.
it for the rest of us. Rapture was being undermined by a
Hi.
growing number of undesirable types.
No gods or kings, only man. Hello, Ryan. We have a whale just swimming through, and which could very easily just break the glass and drown everyone.
But where am I going to shop now? I hear there's a sale at Ryan's boutique. Run there.
Why are we in Rapture? So I guess we have plasmids now and not vigors. That should have been a clue because I didn't. The vigor I had was basically devil's trap, devil's aid throwing fireballs. That was clearly a plasmid. All right. Fake Elizabeth, fake Booker.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking.
Hey, how you doing?
Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
You do look a bit more stacked, Elizabeth.
Afternoon.
Oh, we're selling softcore porn here as well. Okay. I remember when stores used to do that.
Wait, was ist los? Ain't you playing the ponies no more? You're too good for the boys at the track now.
I don't gamble anymore since that put me into a position where I had to give up my young daughter who is now standing in front of me.
Do you see that too? Looks like some doorway into another place and time.
I do, Betty, and it's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Are you sure?
Betty, we live in Rapture, a place of perpetual scientific breakthrough and wonder. You'll need to get used to seeing a few strange sights from time to time.
Yeah, but tears in Rapture?
Living in the future.
I don't think there were any tears in Rapture. Okay. Okay, I'm officially confused.
Ryan, he's a bigger fish in an awful smaller pond, you ask me.
If
Anything
you
you say,
ask
pal.
me.
If I was running things, I'd say, why just one city? Why not two, eh? Why not three?
Money, money, money. I don't think even Ryan is that. Very blurry photo. Search for a mannequin, age 8. Okay, an 8-year-old mannequin. I don't think even Ryan is that rich to be able to afford several cities under the sea.
He looks so sad.
Who? Me? What?
Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence. He's brilliant. If I wanted brilliant, I'd go to bed with
How you
a
doing?
book.
You're just trapped by petite bourgeois notions of romance,
Okay, I'm leaving.
aren't you?
You're using snobby language. I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. Emancipated children, huh? Mm-hmm.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Red means stop, green means go.
No.
This is the rule.
No. I was about to say, oh, it's little sisters before they became creepy. And then they all turned to look at me with those big unnatural eyes. Anime eyes on actual characters. Oh no, you're even creepier now. Oh, no.
Hey, keep moving, buddy.
But that means I have to go past the little sisters. Oh, and we have this little sister events. Because of course we do, because it's Rapture. Okay. Nope. Nope.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
Yes, but even Andrew Ryan takes a vacation.
It's too bad I don't remember the names of the first two protagonists. I remember Subject Delta.
On. We haven't got all day.
Otherwise, maybe we would see something of them here. But Rapture hasn't gone to shit, so I don't think we'll see them because they arrived after everything had gone to shit, and there's a Big Daddy. This looks just like my glasses after I make some food. Hate that. Little Wonders, Kashmir, Little Wonders. I am simultaneously intrigued and horrified by everything I see.
What do they even look like under those suits?
I don't want to
What you
know.
mean? Are they just some kind of machine?
Oh no. They be people. Whee! They be people. Cohan, all right. I remember shooting you in the head, and you earned it. I didn't even give you time to do your entire strut. I just
You should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote on it. Otherwise, it's just a knee-jerk response from the uninformed. Does more harm than good.
I mean,
Who would judge that?
yeah.
A system like that invites abuse?
Having a benevolent dictatorship takes care of that.
Benevolence isn't human nature.
They both make good points. You shouldn't vote on something you're not informed in, but there's no way to actually check that, and even if we wanted to check that, that would be too much of an intrusion into our personal lives and our personal integrity, and I mean, a benevolent dictatorship might sound like a good idea, but it's never been tried, and power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. I don't think there's anyone, like she said, benevolence is not really in human nature. We have to actually fight our natures to be 100% benevolent. We can all be a little bit benevolent from time to time, and we can try to do our best, but we can never be benevolent 100% of the time unless we search bags and steal stuff. Okay, so it's a different button to loot everything now? Yes.
Everyone wants to cut the tallest flower up there. Do something
What was
exceptional.
I saying? I don't
Those
remember.
parasites resent it, condemn it, or worse yet, take credit for themselves.
Nice finally consorting with the equally talented, eh? Getting recognized properly? Being part of something bigger?
Wallet a little light? At Surgical Savings, we'll
Rapture 1958, the year that was. An in-depth look at the events that shaped our lives. And then we don't see anything else. Okay. Oh no, Fontaine. Closed. Oh. By
He works
order
for
of the
Ryan
council.
security firm. I got it firsthand. Cooks a fella from the inside out. Is a damn thing a weapon or an oven? Works with mini rays or microwaves? Oh, I can't remember. All I know is it sounds dreadful.
Mini rays. Okay, so we reject religion, something, and communism, I guess, maybe. Hammer and sickle, communism. Yeah.
The meek can go ahead and inherit the earth for all I care. I'm fine right here in Rapture.
Famous last words. But maybe this is a multiverse where Rapture doesn't completely go to shit? Oh. Maybe? Maybe? I mean, out of all... Okay, that's where we can go.
You know, sweetheart.
Where are we supposed to go, Liz?
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
I mean, wouldn't she actually know us? Because wasn't the whole thing with the multi-dimension thing that there was always a lighthouse and they always ended up there? It always starts with a lighthouse?
DeWitt? The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
How's Dick?
Got some nerve showing your face around here, pal.
Someone named 10, named 10, age 10. At least she's not blurry. Blurry girl again, and creepy doll girl. Ugh. Okay. Just wanted to look around, okay? Couture, because you're not one of them. Magnate under the covers with Andrew Ryan. Luxury you have earned, and a quick wank behind that. Yes.
Just say the word, I'll show you what I mean.
Does that pickup line ever work for you?
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
I see my girl right here. It's you. You are my girl. Also, what's on my...
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body?
9.
This world values children,
Aha.
not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
So, in this
Mr. DeWitt, you alright?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes.
Is that Mia's Comstock?
Refreshment, sir?
No?
Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
So, I had another daughter here named Sally, not Anna. Still have the necklace with the bird.
Wanting an item from the surface is forgivable.
How's your finger doing?
One into Rapture is stay on the level and out.
Show me your finger. Stop moving! Fucking. You still have the thimble. You are Anna. What? Le temps perdu. The times something. Times lost?
Guten
Lost
Tag.
times?
Herr Schmidt.
Guten Tag. Cigar shop. Rapture Records.
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Darling, that line actually work on anyone before closing time?
I think my face is somewhat symmetrical. Don't really care. We do have the faces we are born with, unless you do plastic surgery.
Is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
That's the Bible talking, pal. That's your mother talking. What does Ryan say? Petty morality? You can keep it.
World's oldest profession. It's never gonna go away. No matter what you do, it's never going to go away. Because sex sells. No matter how hard you try and regulate it, people are still gonna sell their bodies. Personally, I have no real issue with it, as long as it's done consensually and people are not being taken advantage of. Would I ever peruse such services? No.
Well, hello.
But if people want to do it, I say why not let them? Hello. Oh, this was... Yeah.
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to your accomplishments. I'm a modern fella. I just want to walk next to you and admire your stride.
You mean stare at her ass?
You do know how to talk to a woman.
And that worked?
Frank Fontaine. Now there was a straight shooter, one of us.
He's an asshole.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably
He's
some
also an asshole.
teetotaler. Don't trust a man, don't drink, least from time to time.
So don't trust me, because I don't touch the stuff? As in Mimi, not Booker me. Do tell, keeping you in the know, the plasmid that saved my marriage! More inside, Fontaine's thugs rot in his own store. Rapture 1950. Spliced maniac in Little Sister Bloodbath. There we go. I'm standing on something.
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind. We want to
Yeah,
be better.
he sure does.
You got a wife? Fine.
I guess he... Where are we actually going? Do I have a map? No. M just brings up the menu. Are we going that way? Okay. Hello? 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 Hello?
I went through basic with them. Decent sort. But the Italians... Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
Are those two the same thing? Papa, papal? I've always associated papal things with the Pope.
Work with my leg all busted up like this. Foreman says I should have been more careful.
Something will turn up. Adversity breeds opportunity, that's what Ryan says.
Not for everyone, though. Just because you struggle in life doesn't mean you... What did you say? Opportunity? No, just because you struggle in life doesn't mean you will get opportunities. Most likely, if you struggle in life, you will have fewer opportunities.
Ah, Mr. DeWitt. Back again. And so soon.
Are you calling me? I do have something to say? Trying to... Tell me something. Eat cheese? We're not in Skyrim. Hello? Hello? What is this then? Need to Know Theater presents the greatness of Dr. Bridget Tenenbaum? I gotta think. Tenenbaum. Wasn't she the one behind the whole little sister thing? Oh, it's gonna be one of these still. Mutinous.
Are you in the know? Innovation and competition are what fuel Rapture. But that fuel can be diluted with rumor or flat-out lies. The rumor monger asks, what are these so-called splicing side effects? Well, take a look around you. Do you see anything wrong with your neighbor?
No.
The rumor monger asks, why has Tenenbaum withdrawn from the public's eye? Dr. Tenenbaum is a scientific mind unparalleled, even in Rapture. She's no doubt in her lab, toiling away at her next great innovation. I heard she was in cahoots with Fontaine. Merely slander from jealous naysayers. Remember, Rapture competes through innovation, not cheap shots. Bridget Tenenbaum is a woman who represents the best of science and industry. In other words, she's a Rapture gal. Now you know.
She might represent the best of science and innovation and stuff for you, but for the humanity as a whole, gambling, you say? Yes, yes. Just one more.
So a single banana can
Best
feed us
quit while you're ahead.
Come see what we mean at the farm.
I'm not ahead, I'm two back. If I do get ahead, then sure. That's 3. 4, 5. Fuck, this is rigged. So what's up here then?
Not asking
What?
for handout.
Jet postal. Numo. It had nothing. Where am I going? To Little Wonders? I guess. Is this actually trying to show me which direction things are? Because this one can't make up his mind. I don't get this. Artists.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine seems so far behind us now.
I hope all of his crowd are enjoying themselves, locked up forever.
Gotta hand it to the old man. Locking up Fontaine's thugs in his own department store. That's poetic justice.
I don't actually remember which date that the Rapture actually went completely bonkers. It's 58 now. I think Bioshock 1 took place in the 60s?
Please, come in.
It's a few years ahead still.
Just a moment.
Whatever the flaw, Dr. Steinman has a solution. Come see him at Aesthetic Ideas.
Okay, I've given you a moment. Now what?
Dr. Steinman will make a new woman out of you. Guaranteed.
She sure will. But not the kind of woman you want to be. Okay, so we are going down there.
Why are you wasting your time with that one?
You're talking to me? Talking to him? I would be deathly afraid if the freaking whales kept going past. Taking the train to the Fontaine. Mm-hmm.
Are you in the know?
No.
You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also
the Black Hand
by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner.
Hello, Tenenbaum.
A coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice.
And thus he became Atlas.
The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
Now we know. Elizabeth, there you are. Where were we going? What was my... Okay, meet Elizabeth's contact. So the...
You need something, friend?
Nope. I'm all good. I'm following my friend here.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
I don't want to go there. I remember shooting all you guys in the head. And various other body parts.
Contempt's too weak a word. I consider Cohen's work obscene.
As you should.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
The business of Rapture is business, sponsored by the Artist's Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records. Knock knock. Or bonk bonk.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the Artist Struggle. We're expected...
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Maybe the... Who was the...
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
Talking about me, aren't you?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. The guy who said just a moment I was thinking about? I don't remember his store, though.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a better mousetrap.
I think it was this, the Artist's Struggle. Because that seemed kind of weird to me.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Yeah, because it felt kind of weird that he said, just a moment, and then nothing happened.
Why, hello.
Hello.
Excuse me. The lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Tell you what it means.
Probably not a whiskey box.
So much to understand.
Maybe the thing that says Cohen.
Damn. Must be somewhere else.
If I were him, where would I hide a mask?
Yes, in fact.
In a whiskey box?
Now,
No.
did your companion go?
Oh, what's this one? Oh, please, it's so beautiful. What does it mean?
Yes, ignore his companion.
That is something truly extraordinary. Shall I explain?
Oh, yes, please. Tell me everything. You're so knowledgeable.
I mean,
Why, you must be an
there
artist
aren't very many other places to look.
I dabble, but I'm no Sander Cohen.
Yeah, be thankful for that. Sander Cohen's gonna die.
Well,
you've given me so much
Eventually.
to think about. I feel a trifle.
Just whiskey.
Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service.
Yep, we're done
Until
here.
tomorrow.
No mask. Don't have to look so angry, Liz. Yep, search the Golden Rule and search the Capture Records. Let's go.
What's the matter, Mary?
Let's go.
You look like you could use a boost.
I don't feel so great. I'm dizzy, I'm nauseous.
Thank you.
Luck?
Nothing.
Nope.
Let's find another shop.
Okay, so he was...
Where to next? Rapture Records and the Golden Rule are both downstairs.
Downstairs it is. He was suspicious, but nothing came out of it. Records had the piano place and the... What was the other one? Golden Rule? Have I been inside the Golden Rule?
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts. Even if we can't see it, it's there.
Was it the Great Chain who took over?
Don't think I went into the Golden Rule.
Ryan, he's the new Houdini.
He's got him in a department store?
In Fontaine's department store. If I wanted this, I might as well have stayed in Vladivostok.
Oh, Vladivostok.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, we're shopping for rings?
You see that dish I walked in with? Well, you give her the star treatment, pal. Then I'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
I'm interested in this piece.
Dish?
Excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I
Gotta find that
Right
box.
out of her coffin in Twilight Field.
First time I hear
We wouldn't
the
notice.
word dish being used for a woman, but I guess dish as in I'm gonna steal all your
Who
money
hands the
too.
ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
Oh, nice. Right in the
It
balls.
might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Records over there. I was interrupted, so train of thought disappeared into the ether. Hello, sir.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Gonna help out the little lady. Don't worry about me, sir.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by.
Where is he hiding that box?
Of course, it's covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Lovely.
We have a...
Music does something to me.
Bling, bling, bling.
Especially something in this vein. It's almost primal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Part of us that exists before thought,
There
before
you are,
logic.
you little son of a bitch.
The finest music touches us.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
She's good at this. Come on, go be horny somewhere else.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Have you ever met the man?
If I can remember the way.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
You talking about me or are you talking about Comstock? Well, it would actually be me. Variety of roles, yes. It's me, because I'm both Booker and Comstock.
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection.
She says with an angry sneer.
This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
She probably doesn't. She went so far as to drown us. I still don't understand how we're alive. But I guess we'll come to that. Enter the club. As we have looked around enough.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Oh, we're not locked into... That's what I was doing last time. We were kind of locked into one...
So who is this fellow Cohen?
Perspective?
Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
I mean, I hate the fade to white transition screens. So this room is not doing anything good. Just hurts my eyes. I'm like a mogwai, too bright. What this? Yes, please. Oh, sweet, sweet darkness. Oh. Whoa, okay. Was almost too dark.
Dance, dance, move!
Was almost the beginning of Papers, Please there. Boom, 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 boom.
Move, that's right, that's right. Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal!
conduit. Are you talking
Why
literally?
do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked.
I mean, are we actually wearing glasses? Otherwise, this doesn't really make...
My muse shall not be mocked. Get
They
them
were
out
conduits.
of here. There shall be no failure on my canvas.
Otherwise, this staining thing doesn't really make any sense.
Anymore for the artist.
Okay, Cohen was unhinged way before he turned people into art. Well, I guess, yeah, turned people into art pieces. Yeah. Bathtubs. Hello, future dead man.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have a photo of her.
Flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cole, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, come, dance. Come on, dance. Feel the music. Feel the music.
Last time I took someone's hand, I was 1, baptized, and 2, made into Comstock and then murdered.
Come on, DeWitt.
At least we
DeWitt,
are
I'm
not
ashamed of you.
hooked up to any wires.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now, can't do it from here, or I can, but not really. Not from. Okay. A waltz?
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong has Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Okay, maybe we are to... Ooh. Also, Suchong, wasn't he the guy who...
I know
surgeon
how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
A blue butterfly? True to his word, Cohen pointed us towards Sally. Now the only way left to go was down. Down, down, down.
Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt.
Yes, I'm here.
Are you all right?
No.
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one.
Hey? Does it still say AD?
I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Oh no. Hello, Mr. Quabe. We're going deep, deep down, shark.
Look.
Fontaines. Ryan sunk the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
To your left.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
No, what's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
They said the thing! The DLC we're in.
Don't settle for tiny little fruits and vegetables. We scientifically boosted our harvests, so a single...
Oh, hey, 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 hey. These aren't plasmids, these are vigors. I only have possession and
Seem to be
devils.
some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Oh. Yep, AD. Anna DeWitt.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, so we have possession, we have Devil's Kiss, Devil's Aid, whatever. We have 4 bullets. We have a Quabe. We have no melee this time. Or at least not right now. We're getting Eve though. Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to after pressing E and then E again to loot. I now have to press F to loot. Don't know why they changed that. Quabe. Right.
Can anyone ever make you feel like Senator Cohen can? Rapture's most beloved musical artist returns with Why Even Ask?
Most beloved musical artist, indeed, if you say so. We're still getting stuck on pixels, or the even slightest incline. So that hasn't changed. Or at least only sometimes we get stuck here. Can't go over here, can't go up here, can't go up here. Have to jump up here. Except we can go up here. And then up there. But this, nope. That's too high for DeWitt to take a step up. Have to jump up. Okay. Closed by the council. Okay, going into Fontaines, going into Fontaines. Ice? Can I? Nope. Do I have? Yes, can still trap. Don't think anyone's gonna come up there though. Bing, bing, bing.
The origins of the most important discovery in Rapture's history. Sea slugs, the incredible invertebrates that led to the
Look up there.
on display.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Like, say, a skylift arm that I can also melee with? I don't have my... Oh, like that one. That's fairly blinky. Don't have my upgrades anymore, which kind of makes sense because the upgraded booker is the one who died.
Could be handy.
A skyhook?
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber? Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Uh-huh, she definitely knows who I am.
Whee! Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosting! I want it.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Never respect.
Mr. DeWitt.
Yes.
Look.
What? What are we looking at?
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally.
Mm-hmm.
The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Why in the form of a seahorse now? Why in the form of a seahorse? Department store? To the tram? Tram? Which of these would be housewares? Who knows? Are we gonna use the Vita chambers? Can we get up here? Can I?
Take your time. I'm fine down here.
Yes, good for you. I cannot jump in there. Funk. We're gonna have lockpicks. Are we gonna have gears? Why the claw marks, scratch marks?
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure.
Yep, you're not from this timeline.
Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
There, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you?
Peanut, I'm home early.
I'm just gonna...
You've been using me. In the open here.
Assume they're all hostile.
Got no respect.
I haven't found anything yet.
You haven't... Okay. I'll just melee you to death. Just gonna assume that all the slicers are hostile.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Things happened and I lost my train of thought again. That happens a lot. What was I even thinking about, talking about? Maybe I should go to the doctor and check for early onset signs of dementia. Or I just lose focus really easily.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
What? Oh, we're over there? We are over here.
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Yep.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Okay, we go up. We're back to the Circus of Value. Ooh, hand cannon ammo. Yes! It's the hand cannon I have. I love it.
No refund, no return.
Okay, so we're gonna get a cold. We still have the Bronco. We're gonna get the shock jockey back. And possession for less. Okay. So far, one new thing, and you're gonna be Eve instead? Yes. Mm-hmm. Same but different.
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few 100 feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Okay, so find ice power, go here first. Wonder if we're actually gonna see Fontaine. He's probably not, even if we see him, he's not gonna be the last guy or someone to kill, because that's the job of the Bioshock 1 guy, whose name I do not remember at all. Hey, look!
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
In a tower, protected by a songbird. Stairs to floor 2.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
You don't want anything to do with her. She's just a cooch with legs.
A cooch with legs. Might as well just call her a cunt.
Come on. Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in the same boat.
Uh-huh.
I just want a taste of some high-class food.
The sound effects are a little low. I should probably check into that, but the sound effects were so goddamn loud before. And I had to lower them because they hurt my ears. Maybe I should raise them because right now don't even hear gunshots. Let's put you up just one. Just one. Yeah, a little bit better. And there's such a stark difference, that one jump. You kind of hear the shots now versus barely hearing anything at all. No middle ground. Wonder if I'm gonna have gears. Did I already wonder that? I might have.
Look up there.
Huh? 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 Oh. Huh? 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 Because you're not one of them, Fontaines. Right. Hello! 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 Hello? I'm in very bad health. Ooh, lockpicks. Please give me all the fruit. Gears. New pants, filthy leech. Using a plasmid to kill an enemy returns some Eve. Sure. Do I have anything on me? I have basic paints. We are getting gears. And we do have plasmids, even though these are clearly vigors.
What's the matter, Frank? It's this thinning hair, Jim. Every day there's less and less. You know,
Without the snarl and turmoil of
I don't go in for all that splicing stuff. My buddy says it's not safe. Shows you what your buddy knows.
Something. Ooh, oh dear Lord.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaines into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
Mm-hmm. Our daily bread, give us today.
Can you open this?
I can do that. Ready.
Hey, the lady's not accepting gentlemen callers.
What?
Most ladies like men who are big and tall. But I don't
Where?
mind if you're short and small. I never measure ounce for ounce. After all, honey, it's the punch that counts.
We have a Tommy gun. So we're getting Rapture weapons? They were clearly coming from outside. Wait, ooh. Wait, ring? Sure. Oh. Ooh, ooh.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite, this. And the exaltation of man, that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
Something I struggle with sometimes. Hi.
My best advice is never forget who you are.
Without firing a single shot. So, are you still gonna find stuff for me? Kinda sounded like it. With a whole, I haven't found anything yet.
Hey, what's the big idea?
No big ideas here. I'm just gonna find you and shoot you in the head. Or maybe burn you. Or maybe...
It's my pot! Mine!
Hand cannon clearly not as awesome here as it was. Then again, this is an unupgraded hand cannon. Maybe we will get it back to its greatness. Make the hand cannon great again. I shall work on it. Oh. Better mousetrap. Plasma traps are more potent and cost less. Eve. Yes. Sure. Because I like making traps. Liz,
Prize of fame.
get out of my way, Liz. You're kind of trapping me here. I got some Eve there from killing him. Good. Wait, what? Oh. Well, still feels a little bit low. I'll take a gander at that later. Was there anything specific I was doing down here? Anything hidden here? No. Or was I just here for the gear? I was just here for the gear.
What is the most vicious of stupidity ever perpetrated on mankind.
I don't know. People calling each other cunts, it seems. That seems to be a forbidden word these days. Cunt, 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 cunt. I give no shits. Because it's not really a bad word here. Well, I mean, bad word. It's a bad word, but there are worse words. Well, I'm supposed to go upstairs, but we went upstairs and she said, "Oh look, oh maybe I can attach to something." Like say that thing.
Go on without me.
I thought this was a done. Come here, people. Come to Papa. Come to Papa Buka.
Give me a piece of this.
You can just kill each other for all I care. Ooh, there's a gear there, I think.
More bullets! More bullets!
Come here! Fuckers. Like come here-ish. Fine, fuck it. Oh, that's a gear. She said, "I'll be fine down here." Then she teleports to me. Okay, kill people. Or... Ah, there's a... There. There is a turret back there somewhere. Nope, that was just a bag. It's nice to see Rapture pre-Rapture. I mean, we did see a little bit of it with the when we were a little sister and walked around. Or at least we saw Rapture through their eyes. New hat, Evil Eye. Weapon damage increases while the player is aiming using sights, and after each successive kill, up to 5. Sure. I only do that when I'm lining up a shot and they haven't seen me yet.
In my bed?
In your bed? In your bed what? Is someone fucking your bed? Fine. My hand cannon is very red. Why is my hand cannon red?
You'll need to get used to seeing a few strange sights from time to time.
I suppose we are living in the future.
My hand cannon is no longer red.
Special. Not some fly-by-night deal, right? In my own home! My own home!
Yeah, your own home. Ooh, security gate. So, am I actually supposed to go in here? I might. Ooh, I never really looked at the possession thing before.
After all I've done!
Oh, you don't kill yourself afterwards now. Was that also an upgrade? Might have been an upgrade. I'm so used to
the future,
just having the powers.
clear away the debris of the past.
Uh-huh.
This obliteration begins inside. Inside you.
Yeah, who's talking? You were. Okay. New hat, Ticket Puncher. Melee strikes reach 3 times as far and do double damage, but also consume 20% of your shield. Fuck no. F for take, not E. F for take. Oh, my hand cannon is becoming very red.
Of my first play, the herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said, all critics should be assassinated. I just might take him up on that.
I am using you.
Eve, here! Take this!
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, I guess that answers that. She does find things for me.
They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. But once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her atom, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
I don't know why I suddenly just changed guns. Is there a quick change button somewhere around here? Whoa, I didn't mean to do that.
Of my first play,
Yes, they
the
hate you.
Herald said,
Can I...
a dead whale
Nope.
has
We're gonna have
washed
to
up at
listen
the
to
Schubert Theater
Ryan whine
and
about them
stinks a little
hating his play
more
again.
with each passing night.
It's fine, right?
The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of cancelling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work.
Yes, your
If I
humanitarian
were not
work.
there to find a home for these orphans...
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with it.
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with Shock Jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
We...
I just might take him up on that.
There, I did it again. I don't know how, though. So I'm gonna have to look that up, too.
The latest home advancement for Fontaine Futuristics?
Gee, what's that?
The radar range heats food from the inside.
Are we going to remember knowing Elizabeth at the end? Remember our past life?
That's amazing. With the radar
Still don't know why we're here. Maybe we are because she... If we take the Booker we played as the Prime Booker, Prime timeline, Prime dimension. I'm gonna just say timelines, parallel worlds, dimensions, whatever planet. Just know that those, when I say that, I mean basically the same thing. So Prime Line, Prime Time, Booker, is the one we played. Maybe he's the only one who got drowned, and this is someone who got dragged out of his timeline, and he became one of those, oh, I don't remember shits. Okay, so it takes double damage to kill you. Because I am not part of this timeline, so I don't can't remember stuff. Maybe? 3 lockpicks. There, change again! What the hell? It's when I use when I use the search key, it also somehow... When I have this menu up and I use the search key, I also cycle weapons? Okay. So don't... Okay. And I didn't notice it before now because I haven't had 2 weapons for that long a time. Okay. 3 lockpicks in the jewelry store. Elevator is where I came from, I think. There. There's anyone here? We need a oh, that's... Anyways, I started blasting. I hear you. Where are you? Where are you?
Where'd you go?
Where did you go? In here? In the shoe store?
There you are!
Yes.
Do what you're told. It's the way to get it.
Kill your friend. Dolls and thermoses and stuck again. Coffee. Oh, or yeah. Looking for lockpicks and Eve. Lockpick. Oh. I was here. Don't forget. Rar, don't forget. Gar, don't forget.
The little sisters, gee, don't you know they're the glue that holds Rapture together? Really?
Yeah, they're. Oh, I thought that was someone. That's just a mannequin. Where was the jewelry store again? Downstairs? Downstairs. Because I think it was the jewelry store that had the locked door.
Need a lock picked.
I'll see what I can do.
Got
Got it.
Thank you. Yep. Wait. Stop pushing me into a corner. Who this?
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe store room. The code's 0928.
0928. 0928. Hey, I completely missed this.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with you. What?
Run, Franklin!
Franklin? Motherfucker. Stop moving.
Oh, dirty!
Sorry, what? Piss off. Someone else? Where? What? How? When? Why? I saw Elizabeth in the corner. Oh, hey.
Get up.
I wasn't paying attention to my health.
You want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
I don't think ducking is gonna help, but sure.
He's not fat, he's big boned.
No, I'm just fat. But thanks.
What am I? This isn't a...
So is it still the case that whenever I die, I lose money and the enemies gain health or something like that? I don't remember the exact rules. Wait, you locked us in?
Think you can pick this?
I can do that.
They locked us in. Bastards.
There.
I told Sandra Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. Promise you.
Wait, are all the enemies back?
Very painful, I assure you.
Think about touching my sweet.
Is it that dark?
These to me!
No more ammo. Fucking burn.
You shouldn't be here!
Speaking of not looking at my health, I think I'm way too used to being souped up. Just being able to take a beating. Yeah, not that anymore. Was it 0928 or was it 0298? I'm gonna go with 0928. We should have gone the other way. 9, 2, 8. Yes.
I gotta get my act together.
Yes.
Come on out. You're heartless. Totally.
No, I'm not heartless. Well, that ain't good. Confirmed Laudite or Luddite or something? Ooh, ammo. New pants, quick handed, decrease weapon reload time by 30%. No, I think I'm just gonna... I think I need my Eve. Need my Eve. Okay. Automatically pick up health things when I walk over them now. That's good.
Heartless. That's what this town is. All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread. Marked, return to sender, insufficient postage.
That's another game. I still feel like we're wearing glasses.
I know real well how these buyers think. I get into their heads, they never even see me coming.
I feel like, hi.
Don't make me come find you.
Others left.
Kill thy friend. Shit.
Give me a second.
Nope. Come here. There you are.
Eve!
Yes,
Catch,
please.
Mr. DeWitt.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Someone shot me in the back. I missed.
This is for you and I!
That's all I have right now.
Well, that ain't good.
Ammo! Take it!
Yep. Trying to. I'm not. I'm really underpowered. Thanks, Elizabeth. At least I got some ammo. Also, all this resurrection is kind of throwing me for a loop. Where the hell am I? I don't know where I am. Where am I supposed to go? Visit Rapture on ice. Follow the trail of frozen bodies leading to the ice rink. I haven't seen any frozen bodies for quite a while. We need a shock jockey. Right, we're looking for a shock jockey. We need a shock jockey to get the elevator running.
It is your duty to report the smuggler.
Can't go back. Shock jockey for elevator. There must be a store somewhere that wasn't looted, I think someone said. And thus, shock jockey. We went through this to the latest wares, but why would any of these stores have a shock jockey? Are you telling me I actually have to be a little bit more careful with how I play?
Child star.
I can't do that.
Can you just leave me alone? I should warn
Also,
you.
haven't I been...
Always
Shut up. Haven't I been to all these stores?
Catch!
Yes, thank you.
This is no good.
I feel like I've actually
See what else
been
I can find.
to all these stores. No? At least this time they don't take way less damage just because they're under my control.
I'm the independent type, and that's why I smoke Nico Time
The government sure does like to tell people what to do.
Exactly.
They sure do. I've been in the jewelry store. I've been in there. I've been in the shoe store. None of these places had a shock jockey. So I'm starting to think that the ladies' wear is not where I'm supposed to be. Anglerfish. Kinda looked like a big daddy at first. As long as there are no big sisters. The big sisters can go screw themselves. But they shouldn't be here yet because Tenenbaum... No, the big sisters are basically little sisters kind of grown up or something like that. So in a way Tenenbaum made them too, but not directly. It's been a while, okay? Ooh, big anglerfish. Yep, no shock jockey among the shoes. Shoe store, done. Jewelry store, done. Because there's no shock jockey in here either.
The parasite has his eye on Rapture. Keep your eye on the parasite.
So I guess we go back. But... how far back? Ooh, can I? Ooh, I can fall down and probably die. Painfully. This is just where the elevator that needs a shock jockey is. Can't really go down. Because this is where I need to go eventually. Okay. I can't go back. I double checked this. I can't go back. Because these... oh, wait a minute. Just cycle the airlock, stupid. But I think I've been through basically everything here as well, and there was no shock jockey. Feels like the shock jockey should be ahead, not back.
Get a load of this place. All that nice stuff. Easy pickings. Bust that
Right?
lock. Ain't nobody around.
Oh, that's a turret.
Private security. Ah, he got me. What kind of self-reliant individual depends on state-run police force for safety? Safeguard your home with automated turrets from Rise.
I was about to say, can't jump.
down here.
Can't jump down there.
Exactly what they deserve. No need
Wait,
to
you'll
go
wait
Johnny
down
Law.
there, but you're upstairs from me.
Private security. Safety for the self-sufficient.
Definitely. I should probably not be going back this far. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this here and then walk around and hopefully find the shock jockey, but for now, yes, leaving this part of Burial at Sea here. It's kind of bittersweet being back in Rapture. Being back in Rapture with Columbia things. Anyway, interested in seeing where this goes. Anywho, as always, thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate it. And it always feels so hollow to just say that, like it's just something you say and repeat and do, but I do appreciate it. I do. I truly do. Even if I may not sound like it. I'm very bad at you know, letting my emotions show either through showing or talking. Anyway, like I said, appreciate it. Please take care of yourself. Remember to try and be kind, and I will hopefully see you again, and I hope that you have a very good day ahead of you.